Here we are with Shmuel Silver, who's a world dating expert, an expert in Shidduchim. Shmuel just told me that when he used to go out on dates, right, your mother asked you when you came home whether she was tall or short. What did you say?
I told her, I don't know, I didn't really notice.
And also if she was fat or skinny. Did you notice that?
Not really.
You didn't really notice. Did you notice if she was a man or a woman? People in Shidduchim, what's the first thing they should look for when they meet on a first date?
Make sure you don't, where are you? You could walk out and it could be raining, and you could be walking out in the middle of the street. You have to be careful where you go in New York City, especially. And what are you going to say to her? And where are you going? Make sure everything is going all right. There's too many factors. You know what I'm saying?
Too many factors. So it's better to just quit while you're at it and leave. So do you know which buttons to press on a woman to make sure that she'll like you?
No, that I can't. That's already more.
What about if you show up at the date wearing towels and fill-in? Did you ever compliment a girl on her dress?
No, of course not. I didn't know how she looked. I should know how the dress looked.
Oh, you didn't know? You didn't realize that she was ugly or pretty?
No, I really could tell.
So how did you decide to know when the girl was the right one, when your wife was the right one?
Very, very.
How did you figure out to know when she was the right one?
It's a very difficult question. I don't know the answer to that.
You had to decide eventually that you would marry your wife.
It was more of,
How did you decide?
It was murder. I don't know.
Murder? Is that how you feel about your marriage now? What one aspect in the girl is the most important aspect you should be looking for when you go out and date?
I guess that she's a girl. That's
She's a girl, right? And that you couldn't figure out.
That's number one.
And not a horse or
exactly
or a tree.
Or a grocery cart. I don't know.
Do you marry someone who's perfect for you, or is it possible to marry someone who's not perfect for you?
That's a good question. I don't know what the answer is.
Do you think you're married, you're Bashar? I guess the answer is no, huh?
It's 50-50.
50-50. How long have you been married for?
15 years.
Do you believe in the Shidduch system, or you think Tinder is a better idea? Before you started Shidduchim and you were using Tinder, what was your percentage?
We were up there.
How many girls did you swipe right for? What percentage?
I was up in the 70-80%.
70-80%. So you're saying even if the girls weren't attractive, you'd be swiping right?
Oh, I was swiping all the time. That's like life. I would swipe even a little up, down, all over.
Shmuel is the latest initiative in trying to solve the Shidduch crisis.
Yes.
Can you elaborate a little on what you're doing to lighten the load?
To put a lot of people in a room.
Yeah.
One side be men, one side be women.
Yeah.
And close the lights. It's totally quiet, and then start talking and see what happens.
But do you think, Shmuel, that you're like the perfect man? Like all the girls would want to marry you?
Yeah, sure, mister. Right.
Do you think I'm the perfect man? All the girls want to marry me. Look at me.
You really are.
I'm an alpha male. You know that.
Yes, of course.
But if the little advice I can give to you, one advice is to recommend the prototypical boy should be like Ben Sion Lang.
Number one, really. Yes,
Right?
I forgot that point.
And what should the ideal boy not look like?
Like me.